Thank you very much for joining us. Was having some technical issues myself, so I'm happy we were able to join in this call. I had a feeling it was going to be a bit of a smaller group today, but that's absolutely fine. Our commitment was to keep these office hours open no matter what. So today, to start, I actually wanted, first of all, I'm using a different microphone, so if you guys hear some kind of feedback or echo, please let us know. I'll be happy to change to my regular headset. I'm just trying something else out without a headset. So as usual, I'm going to start today sharing a couple things. Let me share my screen first. Let me share my screen. Where are we? Here we go. So as some of you know, I'm a very, very big fan of data. Something that I usually say, and maybe I don't emphasize enough sometimes, is the fact that what cannot be measured cannot be improved. With that in mind, I came upon this pretty cool website. It's called Glimpse. So they actually track different topics around the internet to see what people are listening to and what they're doing. The interesting thing here with this one is that they're actually tracking COVID-19 related things, right? And the impact on certain industries. So if you look at my screen and at the chart right now, if you see what has been trending the most is the DIY haircut, chicken coo, apparently ukulele, obviously unemployment application, upper back pain. That's very interesting. I'm assuming a lot of people are spending more time sitting down now and not as active. But anyways, I thought it could be a cool little tool that I wanted to share with you guys, so that you can see maybe the different types of conversations that you can start having. And of course, as usual, if you have any questions or anything, make sure you drop them at the. You can unmute yourself, or you can drop them in the chat box, and I'll be happy we'll be happy to look them over. The other cool thing about this website is that it actually has also things that have been trending, I guess, the least on the downward trajectory. I don't understand this first category. Apparently condoms is minus 24%. I thought that would have been a spike. Eyeliner, interestingly enough, although it looks like it's coming back up. Dog walkers, backpacks, noise canceling headphones. That's an interesting one. I thought I would think this would actually be going up. But anyways, you can also select by different categories, if you will, to see what's trending up and what's trending down. Maybe a place to join a global conversation could be actually this. And the second tool I wanted to share with you guys today was so Spark Toro. Spark Toro was founded or started by Rand Fishkin. For those of you who are in the internet marketing world, you know Rand Fishkin as he was the co-founder at Moz. Moz has been a powerhouse in everything that has to do digital marketing, internet marketing for a very long time. Anyways, so they literally just came out with this tool. Okay, as you can see, I only have 1 of 10 queries used. So Spark Toro, what they've been doing is they've actually been capturing data and information from the internet. Okay, and they literally just came up with this tool called Audience Intelligence. And you can actually select what it is that your audience frequently talks about. You hit search, and then it tells you which social accounts are talking about that. It tells you which websites visited or that have been shared are talking about that. Podcasts, YouTube channels, audience insights. So yeah, I thought that was very, very cool. They've been working to build this tool for a long time. And it's finally out. I think it's awesome. So I don't know. I have 9 queries used. So if you guys want, you can unmute yourself, and I can put one of your search terms here and see what comes up, or not. You know. You know what? I'm going to do this, anyways. You know what? We're going to go with. Let's see, what can we go with? I'm just looking at the list of who's here. Let's go with interior design. How about that?
That's what I was going to ask.
Let's check it out. So Spark Toro's database has found 67,000 sources talking about it. These are some social accounts. And of course, here you can actually add them to the list. If I had one, I would keep adding them to the list, right? Elle Decor, Architectural Digest, Design Milk. That's interesting.
Mm.
And you can actually dig deeper. That's very cool.
So sorry, I understood the first website and the benefits that that can draw in terms of what messaging you're giving out to your clients or potential prospects or followers. So what's the tie-in with this?
So the first website, this one here, you can see trends that are happening over the internet so that you can actually join a more global conversation, right?
Right.
So say, Luigi, that you're an expert at green screens. Because it's being taught globally, for it to go viral, maybe you can start talking about green screens yourself in one way, shape, or another. This one here actually is sort of research. So for example, I want to see if my audience is, talks about interior design. So for example, for Lori, who's an interior designer, I'm pretty sure her audience is talking about interior design a lot. So we can go into the social channels, and based on that audience, this is where you would actually find them. This is what you would find them liking. So it's like you're doing audience research.
Okay.
Does that answer your question, Luigi?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. So these are for example the social accounts, and of course there is a paid. I think they're coming with because it just started. They're coming with a really good special. I'm not sure what it is, but you can look at websites, right? And then maybe podcasts. Your home story. Have you ever heard of that podcast, Lori?
No, I haven't.
So maybe it could be a good opportunity, drop them a line, say, hey, I'm doing this, right? For you to be able to get a little bit more exposure. And again, literally, I just got the email maybe half an hour ago about this. So I'm still playing around with it, but I think it's really cool. I'm a data geek, so I think it's cool. And interestingly enough, let's add location. Let's see what happens. Your audience talks about interior design and is located. Give me a region, Lori.
GTA.
Okay. Greater Toronto area. There you go. By the way, I haven't done this before, so we'll see what happens. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, it's fighting. It's trying to get all the data. Okay, so you know what? Let me go to the overview first because I thought that had a little bit. So their database has about 11, 20 sources that are talking about interior design in the Greater Toronto area. IDS Toronto, House and Home, Style at Home, Architectural Digest, websites. I don't know for Lori, for you, Lori, I wonder how hard it would be to actually get, and maybe we can talk about this today, how hard it would be to get an article or something posted in one of these websites, right? Because it could give you a great exposure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I already know from some of my colleagues who have written for or been published in particular publications, like their business is just like skyrocketed.
Yeah. So we can talk about that when I open it up a little bit. But yeah, I think this is really cool. Here, we'll do you, Luigi. Retirement?
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's good.
Let's see. Survey says almost 6,000 sources. Rob Carrick. Do you know who that is?
Yep. Yeah, he's a writer in the Globe.
I'm assuming he speaks a lot about financial and retirement stuff.
He's really good. Yep.
Block.to, business.financialpost.com.
Cool.
On the Star, of course. The Maple Money Show.
Mm-hmm.
Brian Burke. Mulala. That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool name of the podcast. Build Wealth Canada podcast.
Where's Luigi Reali? I don't see it anywhere there.
I forgot to mention this is generally sort of like I would say middle tier. They're not like celebrities like yourself.
Right.
We would need a different tool for that.
So what the big takeaway is that I need to get myself on one of these lists.
You know what? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Maybe
Right.
that's something we can talk
Can you search Luigi's name at the top?
Oh, no. Please don't do that. Please don't do that.
Yeah,
No.
do it.
Oh, Jesus.
That would be cool.
You know
One
what?
hit. The one-hit wonder.
Let's see. And you know what? I'm gonna
Located on Earth.
exactly.
A whole bunch of guys are going to come up.
Audience
audience-
size, 2.
My audience talks about Luigi Reali. Let's see.
Nintendo of America. That makes sense. Luigi, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Pokemon, yeah. No, it's good.
Twitch, PlayStation.
Yeah, it totally makes sense. Everyone's playing my video game.
Oh, that's funny, man. Jersey City area?
No. So obviously none of these hits are me.
No. Well, it's supposed to be the audience that would talk about Luigi Reali. I'm pretty sure they're actually looking at the Luigi more so than they are on the
Totally.
Reali part.
Yeah.
And again, I haven't played with this, but I have a feeling if I do this, like put quotation marks between them, it would probably look for that specific string, right?
Mhm.
But anyways, on the follow-up email, we'll definitely send the emails.
Follow social account.
Yeah. Follow social account of Luigi Reali. Actually, this could be great competitor research or just research in general. So, for example, you know what? Nomi is muted and her video is not working fine. So I'll go back to you, Lori. What would be what social account would your audience follow? Let's see how this would work.
Social account for like Instagram or something like
Yeah,
that?
it could be Instagram or.
I would say probably a huge group of people looking at anything in my industry would be on Instagram, looking at things.
Oh, sorry, guys. We got somebody in. All right. No, I think this refers to a particular actual account.
Okay, not a platform.
So you know what? Let's go like that. How about that? And again, I'm just playing around with this, completely completely throwing this out there. Yeah, no, I'm looking for Twitter now. Okay, I'll have to play a little bit more with this. Or you guys can go in and play yourselves. You do have to give your email, and they give you free 10 queries. And then, of course, there's an upgrade for this.
So do you have a membership to Glimpse, or do you have the free one right now?
This one, I have a free one, but I think they put this page out because of the situation for free right now. Because they usually would actually charge.
How did you get to that? Because I'm playing around with it and I have no idea.
I'll have to send you the link. I subscribe to obviously a bunch of industry publications, secret societies, if you will. Okay. Through a bunch of emails and newsletters, whatever. I got the link. We'll send.
That's a pretty wicked link.
Yeah. Yeah, I should have said just copy it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Screenshot. And that. Oh, hi, Angie. And that concludes this part. Actually, that concludes this part. So, guys, floor is open for questions. So go ahead and ask any questions you want.
Have you checked out Skype lately? I haven't used Skype for probably maybe about 3 years, maybe 4 years, because they just were lagging behind. Do you know if they have upgraded their game and gotten better?
No. In my opinion, it's still the same. I use Skype on a daily basis. And then what I'm finding myself is that I'm moving away from Skype more and more and more as time goes by. As you know, it's a Microsoft product, right? So I think Microsoft is putting a little more emphasis on their other products. I think there's still a place for Skype, but I'm not sure, more for direct conversations and calls. But even then, for me now, it's easier to go on either FaceTime or even Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp. Like there's just so many tools that do what Skype used to do, and they do it better, in my opinion, again. So yeah.
Right. I agree.
Yeah, it's a shame because it was such a revolutionary tool, right? And they were one of the pioneers. It just so happens sometimes, of course, with these companies when they get bought out, you know, the shift. There's a bit of a shift in terms of product development.
It does have its place. Like I think the struggle that I have is I have a very old, like my parents are old, and Skype would serve its place for my parents because I can physically call them. But even then,
you can physically call them.
Yeah, so you know how Skype is an app on your phone or app on your computer, and then you can actually dial them. So I recently went through this with my parents. I tried to get them on a Zoom call, and there's absolutely no way I could do it. There's no way I can get my dad, who's 83 years old, to go into an email, click on a Zoom link, and open it up and say yes, 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 allow, whatever. Yeah. Whereas if I call them on a Skype, it's just answering a phone call, right?
Yes. Yeah, you're right.
So it's got its benefits, but like you're saying, I think there's other technologies that are out there to communicate like this way more effectively.
For me personally, I use Skype on my computer to chat with certain clients. Actually, I have one client, their entire company's on Skype, so I obviously still use that. But when we try to call from the platform, because I also have the app and my computer, Skype can't synchronize properly.
It doesn't know which one to ring.
It doesn't know which one it answers. So if I answer on my phone, my computer will still ring.
Yeah, you're right.
So yeah, but you're right. You know what? It is an easier way. And the cool thing that they have, or they had, well, they still have, I'm pretty sure, is of course their ability to dial out to, as you said, right, regular numbers, right? And you can buy credits and stuff like that. So that connection between a digital internet VoIP and a regular phone number. But I hope that answers your question, Lori. Cool. All right, guys. What else do we got today?
How do I get my logo up behind me?
Cool. So where it says video, there's a little arrow that comes down.
Where?
Right on Zoom.
Video, yeah.
So download that. Click on that. And it says choose virtual background.
Yes.
And you're able to choose one. And you can upload a picture there.
So that's what I need to upload what Bailey did for us yesterday?
Yes. So if you go there, if you open that little thing where it says virtual background, a screen should open and there's a plus sign right there. And if you hover over it, it says add image or video. Click on that. You can upload it and then you can select it.
Okay, but so I can upload what Bailey did from here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
you guys mind?
Go for it. We want to see it.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys continue talking. I'll fiddle, okay?
All right.
Oh, what? But I have to download first Bailey's email.
On your computer, yes.
Right? Hang on. Okay, you guys continue talking.
So what else we got? How are your shows going, Lori?
They are going good, considering I just did a massive release to IGTV. But I have also realized it's way too much. Like, man, it's like way more than a sandwich. It's like
I wondered about that, Lori.
In terms of
Yeah.
what, Lori, what do you mean by that?
So, right, second week into isolation, and I'm talking like, so let's say maybe 7 days or less, 4 days. I made this decision to myself that, oh, I'm going to keep myself busy by doing all the social media. And there's a couple of areas that I felt that I was lacking in. I did not have an IGTV presence. And the YouTube channel that we've had for 9 to 12 years that we've done absolutely nothing with. So I thought no better way than just to immerse yourself in it. And then I didn't realize, oh, well, I have no video editing experience. So I need to download a package, then I need to take all the tutorials, and then I need to spend umpteen hours actually editing stuff. So I am doing the editing aspect. The new stuff that I've downloaded, you can see it, like the stuff that it's at the very bottom, you can see my progression. You know, now I've got fades and I've got labels and stuff's happening, but to do it 5 days a week means that I have to sit in the morning, decide what I'm going to do, film it, and then edit it like right after it. So it's just too much. It's too much. So
I think what it's done, if I can interject here, is it's necessary, and I think we all realize it's necessary, and it's just created an opportunity for Efren, right? I mean, like, let's be real, we all need it. And I mean, oh, that's beautiful, Angie.
Sorry, Luigi.
Yeah, no, I think you need a new camera, Angie. That's what it is.
A new camera?
Or a new computer, I'm not sure.
Or a new face? You know,
Yeah,
what
or
are
a new
you
face.
trying
No,
to
your
say?
face
You like my
Your
white
face
eye?
is fine.
That's
Your face
scary.
is fine. Just
I
around
think-
here and here, but your face
I
You
think.
look like a demon.
Oh, whoa.
yeah, I think it's an upgrade of either your computer or the camera, I'm not sure.
Yeah, darn.
No, you know what? It may not be enough contrast between yourself and the background.
I don't know. I went through that same experience, and
Oh, really?
we have a bunch of computers, and some of them that are a little older do that.
Mine is pretty
It says it
old.
on the bottom, right? It says it on the bottom. It says that, like, if you can select or deselect the little green screen,
Yeah.
then you're fine. If you can't deselect that green screen, then you need to upgrade.
Oh, I can. Yep, I can. Computer doesn't meet requirements, it says.
There you go.
That's why.
Uh,
Oh, so close, Angie.
wah,
So
wah.
close.
you could also put something physically behind you. Like,
I
do you
still
have
don't think
a
the
banner?
computer's capable of recognizing it, though. That's the problem.
No, like a physical banner. I don't have
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any of those Angelina Network? Like, did you guys do any of those? You know, like they
Yeah.
kind of scroll out blind.
Yeah. No, we didn't. We.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, just have a physical banner behind me.
Mm-hmm.
That's too bad. No, I don't have one.
Mm-hmm.
And it might actually look more professional than like the
Oh,
cutout.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, absolutely.
wild hair. I look like I cut out a conehead.
Victoria, can you check to see how much that will cost to have a banner?
Sure.
Sorry, Luigi, we interrupted you. What are
No,
you
not
saying?
at all. I think what it's done is it's like we all have a lot more time on our hands. So for us to be able to take it on now is advantageous, I guess you could say, but it's important for us to like experience it and entertain it. But the reality is when we come out of COVID, the expectations from our followers are still going to be like, we want more stuff.
Where's the content? Yeah.
We're not going to have time to do it. That's the reality of it, right?
Mm-mm. No.
Yeah.
No. So I'm gonna chop off a couple of days.
Yeah.
And I think,
Okay,
yeah.
I don't know how you were doing that, Lori. But, you know, I think it's a great strategy to just be in touch with people, show that you're doing
Right.
things. And for me, it just activities create action, right? And the flow comes just by talking to people, Victoria and I are getting referrals from our realtors. There's a realtor who contacted me yesterday that has been receiving my stuff for years now, and yesterday she's like, "Hey, I'm sending you a referral," just because
Amazing.
every other week we're doing our mortgage update, our market update, and
Top of mind.
she was on my Zoom call last week, the morning chats. It's top of mind. That's it.
Mhm.
And then when we get back to our normal business, I think we need to listen to what Efren's saying. We need to listen that social media is a vital part of our business, and how, maybe not 4 times a week, but where and how are we going to do this to keep it there?
Yeah, and I think that's not to obviously, I'm going to draw an analogy here. I was listening how people are bringing puppies into their homes right now, and because they're home the whole time, that some people may not be creating that social distance from the puppy. And when this is over and everybody goes back to work, the
Yeah.
puppy is not going to understand what's happening, right?
Or a
So
cat.
obviously, they're recommending that, everybody make sure you leave your puppy alone. So they have alone time, you have alone time, so they know that you're not with them the entire time. And sort of drawing the same comparison with social media, right? It's fantastic.
Right.
I think it's amazing what each and every one of you has been doing. But it also has to be, and I'm happy you came to that own realization, Lori, it also has to be realistic and sustainable.
Yeah.
To doing it in the future, right?
Yeah.
And it does require time. And like the kind of video editing and the stuff that you've been doing, Lori, it's time consuming, right? Especially if you're a perfectionist.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm assuming because of the industry you're in, you probably are you have your ideas, you know exactly what you like and how you like it. And then you see some videos online and you're like, yeah, of course I can do that. And 6 hours later, you're like, I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, well, it's a profession for a reason.
Yeah.
Right? Definitely. And something that I'm finding is I'm doing the live, Instagram lives, and the quality of the video is crap. So the other day, one of the designers, my designer last Wednesday that I interviewed, she couldn't do the 10 a.m. slot. So we did a Zoom call and it looks so much better. So it's like, how do you get the interaction with people that is so nice from the live, but
So
the video
able
quality
to do a Zoom on a live or no?
that you can't, like, it would have to be an invite only to do a Q&A on a Zoom call. But I was trying to utilize Instagram live to do these designer coffee chats so that people could ask us questions. And there's not a happy medium because the video quality, there's just too many people streaming and doing different things. So the video quality is crap, even though the content is good because we get lots of people asking questions. So
I think you can stream Zoom. If you have a paid plan, you can stream Zoom to your Facebook Live. We're going to try that tomorrow with Angie, so we'll let you know how that goes.
Ooh, thank you, Victoria. Didn't even know that you could do that.
Yeah.
I was going to mention that there's a couple other applications as well. I think with Ecamm Live that I mentioned, I think in the first week we did this. You can actually stream live to a bunch of places. And
Sorry, that's called, pardon?
Sorry, hold on. You know what? I'll pull it up. Actually, Ecamm Live is the broadcasting software. Reststream.io. Here it is. You know what? Let me share my screen. Google Chrome. As you guys know, I have like 25 screens, so I never know where I am. Here you go.
Restream.
Reststream. This one here where you can multi-stream to different platforms. See, I'm not sure if they have IG Live though. I'm trying to see. But this could be something to look at. But generally speaking, the quality of live videos is not that great, especially especially now, right? Because everybody's on the internet. And the other tool, this tool I actually have myself, and I was going to start running this my office hours with this tool, but it was going to be an overkill. This tool lets you actually run stuff like a broadcasting studio, so you can create different scenes.
Well, that's cool.
And you can blend them in. You can put, you can actually put like titles. You can throw in a video clip. Literally, I could be talking right now and be like, "Oh, check this out," and then I can go and run a video clip of me, I don't know, running in the field with my dogs.
And that's the eyeglasses, or this is the whole program?
No,
right
this
here?
this is literally a production switchboard that I think it's cost effective, and that it is very, very powerful.
Yeah. Well, Periscope, I'm surprised to see Periscope's name there, because Periscope, when it first came on the scene, which is 3 years ago, I want to say 4 years ago, they held such possibility, but it didn't fly. I was surprised that it's not bigger.
Yeah, you know what? It's a lot of these companies. It's pretty much first to market, and whoever has the biggest, in my opinion, anyways, whoever has a big venture fund going in, putting money, that allows them to grow, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a pretty cool thing. I don't know. Maybe we should consider doing this in one of our BNIs or something like that. Do like a live broadcast.
Yeah.
And they use this. They use Restream to actually multi-stream to different platforms. I'm not entirely sure if they do Instagram. I don't see it here. But if Victoria was saying that they're going to try to run it with Zoom, so yeah, let us know how that goes, or maybe we'll actually see it ourselves.
Well, you'll see it. I think a couple of you are coming on tomorrow.
Yep. Cool. Any questions? Any more questions? We have about 10 minutes. Today I'm cutting this just a tiny bit shorter because, as you know, we have another call at 2 with Kelly. But yeah, what else do you guys want to talk about? How are your plans going, Luigi?
In terms of,
being out there. I know last week you were talking about that you wanted to start getting some stuff done.
Yeah. So my struggle is there aren't enough hours in the day, and unfortunately my body has to sleep at night, which is such a waste of time. So, I mean, I'm managing it, not as effectively as I'd like to. I think, I'd like to get more out there. So what I've done is I've made sure that I'm communicating on Facebook. I'm still not sold on the Instagram platform for my services.
No, I'm in agreement, Luigi.
I'm just not sold on Instagram for what I do. I know that there's a lot of guys out there that are doing it, but it just seems anyway. So I've got LinkedIn, and I've received a few clients from LinkedIn, which is great, and Facebook business account. So every day I'm going out there and posting at least one thing a day. But I really, truly, honestly want to get into the video side of it, because I think people watch videos, even if they don't listen to the sound, they just stay on the video that much longer than they do a static image, right? I find myself doing that as well.
LinkedIn Live or LinkedIn video would be perfect for you.
So Bailey and Efren were doing our social media, and there was the one, we had lots of evidence where we had just regular posts, and then we had a video of me that got, I don't know. Yeah, it was crazy. I don't remember what the numbers were, but the stagnant posts were just getting, the 20 views or just clicks or whatever. then all of a sudden a video. Do you remember the number, Efren?
Not off the top of my head.
Okay.
I would have to look out in a previous report. But yeah, video does better.
For sure.
It's more entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think the LinkedIn side of it, I get typically anywhere from 300 to 800 views per post, which is not bad.
That's really decent.
That's
It's
really
decent.
good.
But I get like one like.
Yeah.
That's just people, though.
So
I think that's why Instagram stopped counting the likes, because it was a bit ridiculous there.
Yeah.
I do have to run. Again, thank you so
Efren.
much for coming. I'll see you soon.
See you all soon.
See you soon. See you next week. Thank you again. Please be safe.
Thank you.
And
Thank
keep
you for
posting.
doing this.
Thank you.
Thanks, Efren.
Take
That was
care.
awesome.
Cheers.
Bye.